Alright, peace y'all. What's good? It's your boy God Science up in here with a new video. Music producers that inspired me growing up, inspiring me to look into music and work to become a great producer. And as you can see on your screen, it's the one and only Teddy Riley. Now, if you're young and real young and you don't know who Teddy Riley is and you're a music producer, you better ask somebody. Recognize what you're seeing in front of your face. This man is musical genius. All right. He has worked with the top. I mean, he goes way beyond being a beat maker. He's a music producer, super music producer, songwriter, hit creator, trendsetter. It goes on and on. This man was responsible for making a whole new sound, the New Jack Swing. All right, had everybody, other producers like Stanley Brown, Emma, and that's no disrespect to Stanley Brown. He was a great producer too, but emulating that style, the New Jack Swing wasn't full effect. It was fresh. It was raw. It was hot. I mean, you put on the Teddy Riley song, you get a Teddy Riley remix. You know, at that time, a lot of rap artists that came out at that time, if they wanted to do a crossover song or get it, played on the radio, things like that, they'll go to this man right here, Teddy Riley. For instance, Big Daddy Kane, when he did It's a Big Daddy Thing album, I Get the Job Done, that was produced by Teddy. Teddy has produced, I mean, we know him, a lot of people know him mostly from Guy and Blackstreet, two great groups. Guy first album is a classic to me. I Like is one of my favorite songs that he produced, and Aaron Hall on that. I mean, it was just magic. And he produced, we know Blackstreet. He has produced for, I mean, so much artists. He has worked with the man Michael Jackson. All right, he was responsible for re-ramping Michael's career after he came off the Bad album, because when he dropped Thriller, well, I'm gonna say it in my West Indian voice, Triller. um, Triller. I mean, that's one of the greatest albums of all time. You know what I'm saying? And when after that, he came with the Bad album. Now, the Bad album, I didn't really. It was alright. It has some great songs on it. Man in the Mirror. I mean, classic songs. But it wasn't to me as punched as Thriller. Now, there's a debate on Off the Wall, Thriller being the best. I don't know which one. I mean, I think Thriller is better. A lot of people think Off the Wall was more better, but I think both of those was some of Quincy's best work. But anyway, when he dropped the Bad album, it didn't do as much as the Thriller album, so he needed a new sound. He needed to revise his career, and he went to the man Teddy Riley, and he worked on the Dangerous album and classics. Do you remember the time? I mean, it's just songs that took this man. This man makes hits, all right? Hits to another fucking level, period. Hits, all right? He's responsible for doing Rex and Effect. I mean, that was All I Want to Do Is Zoom in. I mean, that was a hot beat. You know what I'm saying? Everybody remember that song. So Teddy Riley was responsible for a lot of hits in the music industry, all right? I can only pray and dream of becoming a producer as great as he is. He still is a great producer. I mean, he's the best. I mean, one of my favorite producers of all time, which I'm going to do a video on, the fantastic duo, the Neptunes, was discovered by Teddy. And I mean, the Teddy, not only does Pharrell and Chad have, I mean, they had talent and they were ridiculous when it came to music, but they studied under a fucking master. You know what I'm saying? What would I do to study under Teddy Riley? I mean, I'm not worthy. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm not worthy. Teddy is amazing. And Another thing that's real cool about him is his story. If you I'm not sure of the title, but if you look on YouTube, you will see uh he does an interview. I think it was in Europe or something like that, but he does an interview and he talks about how he started, where he started with nothing in his pocket, but just a dream. You know what I'm saying? Just a dream. And the story that he tells about being in the airport, having no money to fly, and having this card that this woman gave him. It's a real inspiring story, man. If y'all want inspiration, y'all go check that out. If you young and you don't know who Teddy Riley is, you are slipping. You need to go check out his music, man. And he does hip hop too. He did some songs for Snoop on Snoop album. I forgot the name of the title that it is, but he did some work on that. Teddy is very versatile. He can do, I mean, the New Jack City soundtrack. He has some hot shit on that. Like I said, out of all the best groups that he ever did, to me, Guy is one of my favorites, man. I think him and Aaron Hall, of course, they had their problems and issues and things like that, but I think they pieced that out. But it was nothing like hearing Aaron Hall and Teddy's music. It was, like I said, magic. This man music moved your soul, and that is not easy to do. You know what I'm saying? As a music producer, that's not easy to do. It takes hours of hours, hours that I ain't even put in yet to get to be polished. You know what I'm saying? His music, you can tell. I mean, banging his keys. I'm not sure if he took piano lessons or if he played by ear, but whatever he did, he was bad at it. He was bad at it. You know what I'm saying? He like I said, he did a lot of another great album that he did, and some of his best work was Bobby Brown first album. Now, like I said, our youngins out there, if y'all should know who Bobby Brown is, but that first album, Don't Be Cruel, talk about a fucking hit maker. All right, I think every song on that album was probably a hit. All right. I think that's one of Bobby's biggest albums ever done, and Teddy Riley was responsible for it. In the industry around that time, if you wanted a hit, if you wanted to get to, I mean, a next level, you go to that producer, Teddy Riley. You know what I'm saying? And Teddy will do it up nice for you. He has worked with some of the greatest out of Virginia. Comes out of Virginia, and he is definitely, if you want to put, I don't want to put him into a category as just being a music producer, because he's so much more than that, man. He wrote songs. And you music producers out there, y'all know how hard it is to craft hit songs. Y'all know how hard it is to come up with hit songs, period. You know what I'm saying? I mean, dudes like this, he make it look easy, but he's a musical genius. I would do, man, just to sit down with this man and speak to him for one freaking day or hour, just to pick his mind and see how he works, and how he formulates a song. And you know what I'm saying? How he formulates a song, it'll be nice to see his process and things like that. But definitely one of my top favorite producers that inspire me up to this day. I still listen to all his music. Blackstreet, I mean, come on, man. Classic album. You want to talk about love making? You chilling with your girl and you want to put on some music, man? Some music to relax. Those Blackstreet's album. Now, a lot of people will say I think the first one was better. You know what I'm saying? But everybody has their different choice. You know what I'm saying? But I think the first Blackstreet album was fucking classic. No Diggity. I'm not sure. What's that? I think that's probably, yeah. I think that might be the first one or the second one. I'm not sure. It's been a while since I listened to Blackstreet. Like I said, Guy is my favorite group that he was ever involved with. but he has created hits. I cannot sit here and go through all the hits that this man has created, but definitely, man, y'all check out Teddy Riley and his music. You will be inspired. Anyway, I got a lot of more videos coming up, so thank you for watching this. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for your support. You know, you can leave your comments, chime in. Who's your favorite producers? You know what I'm saying? And I'll see y'all on the next one out there. And once again, thank you guys for subscribing and liking the videos. The channel is growing, and I appreciate all the love that y'all been sending my way, man. Every subscriber, you know, I hold that dear to my heart. So thank you guys, man. And I'm out. Y'all stay safe out there and blessed up. Peace.